Okay, I need to complain about something about Instagram because I think it's very stupid and it's very dumb and it's very bad. And I'm biased because it affects our show. If you type Sad Boys into the search bar on Instagram, it shows up with like help is available, call this line. And we have asked Instagram multiple times, hey, I don't think this is like what you intend to happen because who on God's green earth is going through a rough time and then types in Sad Boys with a Z
in Instagram
on Instagram to seek help? So Instagram has communicated to us that they can't get in the way of this feature because it's helping people. And I'm going to call bullshit because what is the difference between sad boys and sad men? Sad men doesn't have an issue. Sad man doesn't have an issue. Even the top result being sad men mental health quotes. Oh, okay. That seems like it could be helpful for someone. Sad man doesn't have an issue. Sad girl, help is available. Interesting. I am sad. Maybe that's something that someone would actually type in when they're sad, not fucking sad boys. Oh, well, sad boys is such a problem. Well, if sad boys is a problem, you should never be able to type in something like the sad boys, but it fucking works. You're stupid fucking, just fix it. Adam Mosseri, Mark Zuckerberg, fix your bullshit. You're not helping anyone with this. People can't find our show because who is it protecting? Who is it protecting? That's my question. Because I think that a lot of these terms should be barred from searching in if that is your goal, but specifically sad boy. There's so many things that you can fucking type in that show up that shouldn't. If this is who you want to protect, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not against, in fact, like our show is, at least lightly about mental health. It's at least lightly about us ourselves being sad and us ourselves talking about our own experiences with our mental health. And so I just fail to understand how this is helpful. Also, like Sad Boys Pod, that shows up. There's just so many terms. I won't show it out of, respect for not wanting to trigger anyone, but there are a number of phrases that someone might actually type if they are actually in mental trouble and having like intense issues with their mental health. And a lot of those things you can search with no issue. Some of the things that you can type in and they just don't get flagged. I think that the problem is that there's like a bunch of red tape and none of these organizations are talking to one another. So it happens that they say that, no, this is something that we can't change. We couldn't possibly get in the way of something that's helping people, but is it?
But it was a single quarters project to performatively provide mental health support.
That's the annoying
it does not
thing
feel
is
real
this
at all.
feels like a performance or maybe even a legal thing that someone told them they had to do.
Oh, a little bit of setup, a little
and
bit of
it's
accountability.
not actually helping anyone.
If someone can create a reasonable argument as to why sad boys with a Z, I'm not even asking like sad boy.
I think this would bother us a lot less if it felt more sincere.
If it felt like you were actually like doing anything. Because what is this? If you type in, I need help.
A literal cry for help.
A literal cry for help. Nothing comes up. So does that solve the problem? Because I feel like you should show the little pop-up there. Maybe I'm just providing you with a little additional user research so you can find more terms to prevent people from searching for. If you type in boys sad, everything works as intended. So like what problem are you trying to solve? That's my question, because it feels like it's inconsistently enforced with whatever it is. And it's embarrassing because Instagram does not have a good track record with any of this stuff. Yeah. And you're not making the problem any better. It's upsetting that if we were called the cry for help boys, then you would not have a problem searching for the thing.
Oh, would you like a cry for help meme? That's one of the suggestions right there. First extension.
Oh, I think we should rename our podcast to the Unalive Boys.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's as long as it's aligned with the rules.
I'm just saying, I don't think you're helping, and I would like you to help us. And it's like a thing where it's like we can maybe change the Instagram handle, but the issue is not actually with the handle itself. It's with people not being able to type in our exact handle and getting to our show. The reason that our Instagram has been able to grow is because Instagram Reels are still like able to like flow through the algorithm. So wouldn't you want to suppress those if the title of the account was so dangerous and so needing to be sensitive. I've never told someone the name of our podcast and them going, "Oh my God, are you okay?"
Jesus. Help is available.
It's strange that we have found such a specific combination of words that even triggers the help is available thing, because there's so many other things you could type. It feels like we had like a bank error in our disfavor.
Man, it feels like if there wasn't this function at all, we've typed in things now that they should add. Crazy. Insane.
I think it's embarrassing from a company that's like, it's just such a huge disconnect. And I know there's good people working at Instagram and everyone's just trying to do their job the best they can. And I am giving the most benefit of the doubt when I believe there is an interdepartmental communication issue here. This has been going on for more than a year and nothing has changed. And I just think it's dumb and not helping anyone.
Yeah, and in service of a very insincere product.
And if you want to help people, we just came up with a bunch of terms that you can add.
Go ahead, throw those in, please.
Yeah, because it looks like you didn't try because you didn't type in anything that actually seems like someone's crying for help.
Yeah, it seems like you implemented all the things you were able to brainstorm in the first 30 seconds. And then, I don't know, got distracted. Or
the first 6 seconds.
Someone jangled some keys.
Let's just do sad and that's it.
It's like the person tasked with typing out this list got distracted by the Sad Boys podcast and just typed in Sad Boys, and now that's the only term that triggers the help is available prompt.
Which, thanks for listening. Seriously, I hope you're also a Patreon, patreon.com/voice.
It's just so ridiculous. Okay, that's my rant.
That's a little shot fire. That's a public swing.
Okay, sorry you had to see me like that. We are gonna have a very fun time after the show over on our Patreon at patreon.com/sadboys. You can subscribe to Sad Boys Nights, our premium Patreon podcast that you can access all of the episodes of for as little as $5 a month. Today, we got a couple things. So we're going to do a mailbag. We've gotten a bunch of mail to our P.O. box, and we're going to open it for free on our Patreon. So you do not have to pay to see that, and maybe your mail will be open, but that's free. Also free over there is episode 1 of our Magic Moment, where we talk about Magic the Gathering. Who knows how many episodes that'll be, but we wanted to put it somewhere, and we put it there for free.
Sometimes the moment gets especially magical, and it had to be acknowledged. Okay?
Exactly. And also we are going to be opening a bunch of snacks that we're going to be doing some taste tests of some snackies and also talking about some lost media stuff. I don't know if y'all have heard about celebrity number 6 being discovered, but it's a cool mystery that has captivated my brain.
All right. We love you.
And we're sorry.
Boom. Boom. Oh.